Hi, the book I'd like to review is one that I've read recently. I've only finished it a few days ago. It's written by an author called Arturo Pérez Reverte. You can see the image that it says SIDI. That is the name of the book. And it's sort of like a semi-historical book about a part of the history of my country, of Spain, where Spain wasn't even yet a country. It was divided into several different kingdoms. Can you see on the bottom of the screen, there is like a map of Spain in 1080 AD. That is roughly the part of our history where this book takes place. As you can see, half Spain and modern day Portugal was occupied by a variety of Christian kingdoms to the north of the red dividing line, and to the south there was a variety of different Muslim kingdoms as well. It was a very chaotic part of our history. The Muslims were fighting the Christian kingdoms. They were fighting themselves. The Christian kings were fighting the Muslims, but they also were fighting against each other. So it was a time of conflict and a time of war, unfortunately, for our country. So basically this book, I really like it because, well, I like the authors, Arturo Pérez Reverte, most of his books. I've read a lot of his books. They range from mystery kind of investigation to historical sort of adventure books. This one falls into this category of books. So it's sort of like historical, but also as well, it also as well has got some elements of adventure, exploration, battles, and so on. So I really liked it. The style of this author is very fast. It's very easy reading. Is literally a page turner. So I've probably read it in like less than a week. I highly recommend it. It actually also as well was very interesting for me because it touches upon a historical, actual real character called El Cid, who lived, as you can see on the screen, at the sort of towards the second half of the 11th century. In Spain, this character is this person is almost like a national hero. I remember learning about the El Cid in school, reading extracts of the Cantar del Mio Cid. You can see on the left of the screen, this was a medieval manuscript. It was like an epic poem, and it's actually the oldest Castilian Spanish epic poem, and it's dated around 1140 AD. You can see at the bottom of the screen that there are lots of statues and things commemorating the life of this gentleman. For example, you can see at the bottom of the screen a statue of El Cid in Burgos, Spain, not too far away from where he was born. And then on the bottom right corner, you can see a picture of the little village of Vivar, where El Cid was born. And obviously, you know, there are museums about him, his life, and so on. So it was a really interesting book. It was very interesting for me because the author has interpreted in a way the historical facts his own way, and in the intro to the book he mentions that it's his own, in a way, El Cid. However, it was a really interesting take upon a subject I knew about from before, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it, as I said, because he mixes really well the historical aspect of it with the adventure action element to it. So I hope that this has shown you an aspect of the history and the culture of my country you may have never heard of. And although the descriptions of the battles are a little bit too graphic for my liking, I hope in the future it kind of sparks a curiosity and maybe even read this book. Okay, that was it from me, and I hope you enjoy reading whichever book you decided to read in this day for World Book Day. Bye bye. Adios.